الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم رضي الله تعالى عنه وسادة التابعين وعلماء أملين وآئمة أربع مجتهدين ومقلديهم إلى يوم الدين ما بعد. Alhamdulillah, introducing myself for those who know me and those who don't know me. I am Khalil Abdullah, the Amir at Masjid Uthman and Fodio, and also Zamaan Institute. I just want to make this video just for like a second, or just to give a little clarity to all of the Ramadan and moonsighting madness that is going on. Firstly, I'd like to mention that our community, and I'm saying that our community, mentioning Masjid Uthman and Fodio in Philadelphia, Masjid Mu'min in Pittsburgh, Jamaat al-Sabiqun in LA, who's under Imam Mustafa Shakur, and then the Jamaat down in Kingston, Jamaica, who's under the jurisdiction of Umar Abdul Rahman. We take an absolute local sighting. Absolute local. Meaning that what the Prophet ﷺ said in the hadith, fast when you see it and break when you see it. After, right? The break when you see it. And if there's any type of obscurities or something that is blockage for your vision, then complete 30 days. This is what we go by. So our method, we don't use the method of the telephone call, calling this particular masjid or that masjid or this, this imam, or we don't play the where in the world is Waldo sighting, or we don't follow the Saudi Arabia sighting. We do an absolute sighting, absolute local sighting, and also we stick within the Jamaat. We no longer do the United States as an entire metla. As an Amir, a leader of the community, I have the authority to do so, where the expansion of the jurisdiction and where we want to close it and cut off points of the jurisdiction. What you found traditionally is the expansion that most of the Muslims in America, they use the entire United States as one metla, right? Now, based off of the commentary and the proofs and the subjects of like our scholars like Abdullahi Danfodio in his Diyat al-Ummah, where it talks about the distance of the sighting, it is mentioned. And Imam Nawawi also in his commentary of Sahih Muslim, where he gives comment on the hadith, it mentions the proximity or the distance of being 48 miles or less. And also that being 48 miles, right? Some scholars expanded a bit longer. Some say that as long as you can reach the distance of the next area, like outside of the borders. Even there's some comments from Imam Malik on this particular issue. However, we stay within that. We don't have that many people on the outskirts of the borders to where they can see the moon, and we work with them. Many people are saying that they've seen the moon, and then when you actually call to get a actual confirmation from a human being versus an internet reporting, there's no answer. Brother, we don't know who's seen it. We don't know who said this or who that. So the safest way to protect our deen is that we do exactly as the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us to do so. We go out and we look and see it. Our beginning of Ramadan, we did not start on the same day as everyone else started. We sight the moon annually throughout the year, every month. We didn't start the same day as everyone. We started on the 30th of June. Others started on the 29th, which was some of the locals. You gotta redefine what that word local mean now. Some of the local imams, in communities within the United States, put it like that. They started on the 29th, and then those who calculate, they started on the 28th. We started the 30th. We didn't see it. We went 30 days. Also, now we look tonight. We couldn't see it. We due to an overcast, so we're doing 30 days. So our Eid will be Wednesday. And if people are curious to know why we're going Wednesday, because we completed the 30 days after not being able to have a visual sighting. So what you have now is 3 Eid dates. And so what I wanted to do was give clarity on why our community is going on Wednesday. We're doing Wednesday because we looked to see the moon. We did not see it. We completing our 30 days. We were never on the same calendar as everyone. We don't adhere to Saudi Arabia sighting, and we don't use the unrestricted borders of the United States, and we didn't take a sighting in Chile. We choose to do exactly what was mentioned in the Hadith of Qurayb, that is mentioned in the Sahih Muslim, where he was asked, where Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhu asked, did he accept the sighting of Muawiyah? He said no. And they asked him why? Because this is the Amara, that we've been commanded by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to do this, meaning that we take a sighting based on what we see. So with that, inshallah, I hope to clear up any misconception or misunderstanding. Hopefully this would keep the criticizers off our back, even though we really don't care about your criticism, but we like to, keep things at ease. And, and hopefully, inshallah, this will encourage more people to adhere to the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, and you want to pick the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, because on the day of judgment, the Prophet ﷺ in Jannah at the Hawd, the innovators will not be allowed to meet at the Hawd. So we want to make sure that we're all the people that be at the Hawd. We want to be Ahlul Hawd, right? We want to meet at the Hawd, and we want to make sure that it's in accordance with the Prophet ﷺ. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.